Hello YouTube, this is a Satsu 5. I got my bee jacket so I can be at the apiary when they call. So I actually had a rhyme. I was like, I got a bee jacket so I could be there so I can learn to be a beekeeper. This is a vented bee jacket. Don't know if you can see everything, but it's just the jacket. I talked to someone at my local bee club, and sorry for the earthshake, and they were suggesting some old suits that they had that didn't fit them, that I could come try them on and make them offer. I was like, well, I'm really considering a bee jacket. And they asked me, have you ever been stung by a bee? I said twice. I've been stung by a wasp and hornets multiple times. And they said, oh, well, you'll probably want a jacket because, you know, beekeeping is a pretty hot job or a pretty hot hobby when you're not in the fall and winter time period. So he suggested a ventilated, jacket. And he suggested this brand. And apparently you can get them at different prices throughout the year. This was somewhat expensive, and I can tell you it's hot. When the wind blows, I can feel the breeze, which is good, but in Texas, it's very humid, and the wind doesn't always blow. So just kind of show you this material. You can kind of see through it, and this is not a review, this is just kind of a first impressions, saying, hey, look at me in my new bee jacket. So they invited me to an apiary, which is a bee yard, to learn and probably help too, and I'm looking forward to that encounter. They told me that this might be an issue. The netting is touching my nose, and that means a bee can sting me if this netting on this fencing veil touches, and there's probably some things I can do to mitigate that. But anyways, got me a bee jacket so I can be there when they're teaching me to be a beekeeper. And it's one of those things like, wow, I've invested all this money in beekeeping. I don't even have bees yet, and hopefully I'll be able to recoup some of the money that I've spent with the sale of honey. Not on a massive industrial scale, but on a small kind of mom and pop scale. By the way, my GoPro peg, both of my GoPro pegs are broken. Only one of them's usable, and I have to use a screwdriver to screw the peg into the GoPro mount. And I didn't know where my Venturionox was at the time, but this is a Herbertus Stag multi-tool knife. I love the look of it. Has a old school can opener, but the grinds are not as crisp as on a Venturionox, and it's way more expensive than a Venturionox, and the steel's nothing amazing, but it's cool. I love the Red Stag. I think that's Red Stag. It looks cool. I got two Herbertus knives that saw on my channel that I reviewed, and this one's my least favorite. It's the Swiss Army knife version. I got a picnic knife version that I like. But yeah, the Herbertus came to the rescue, so I can do the screw on my peg that mounts to the GoPro to my stick / tripod, my 3-way tripod. So I'm definitely gonna have to probably do some modifications to this fencing veil. Looking forward to getting bees. I've been really enjoying the reading on it, and I'm a member of a bee association now, so that's cool. And I thought I'll give you this little update. So that's it. I'm a Satsu 5, and I'm out.